Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another Jasmy update. Throughout all of this week, the main focus here on this channel was the RSI profile, especially the RSI profile using the MEX exchange, right? The reason being that the MEX exchange was one of the first exchanges which listed Jasmy, so it has the most data, right? And you can actually see that the RSI profile that you see right here is a little bit different from any other exchanges that you see, right? So what we're looking for here with this RSI profile is to see a recovery and close it a few daily candles above 30, right? And why is that important? It is important because when you take a look at the last 5 times that we have had that same phenomenon of having an oversold RSI and finally recovering, we can actually see that we have had nice returns right here. For example, on the 20th of April right here, we took about, I think it was like 8 days or something like that, and we had returns of about 317%, right? So yeah, I also wanted you to notice that the longer you stay oversold right here, for example, here we stayed a total of 39 days, and then we recovered on Sunday the 11th of July 2021, and we returned something like 759%, something that was really nice to see. Also right here we had something like 26 daily candles like oversold right here, and when we finally recovered above 30, we had something like 420%. So yeah, the longer you stay oversold right here is also the bigger the pump that you get. Now, where am I getting with this, right? Recently we had an oversold RSI since the 25th of September 2022, and I'm really glad to tell you that we have finally recovered, and the next expectation is to see violent price action right in the upward direction, right? So from a time frame perspective, really we could be looking for something between 421 to 760, right? But let's just not get ahead of ourselves at the moment. Let's take a step back and look at the price chart from a different point of view, right? Now, I also showed you this falling wedge that we had happening on the price chart right here on a daily time frame, and I showed you 2 price target right here. This price target right here at 5 cents being the most conservative price target, but that one is something like 750% in returns, right? I also showed you that you could actually play around with this falling wedge right here so that you can have something like this, right? So yes, when you extend this downward stopping resistance right here, you can actually see price targets of something like 10 cents or something like that right here for the Jasmy price set, and that will be something like a 1800 something percent, which is basically an 18x, right? Obviously these price targets are not something that can happen like in the immediate short term, but in the coming months or something like that, we could be looking for price targets like these ones right here, right? In the immediate short term though, when you take a closer look at the price chart, you could actually see that yes, we were in a range right here. We don't have any support in sight right here, but what we have is we have an area of value right here, and you can actually see that we interacted with this point many times right here. Look here, 1 2 3 4 5. So there is liquidity at this point right here, and the most likely scenario really is to have a pump and back test at least this area right here, and that one is on from where we are right here is something like a 90% or something like that, right? And considering that what we looked at here with the RSI profile, these figures are something that are really possible, right? We could also look at the Bitcoin price set for conference. You can actually see that here on a shorter time frame, on a 4-hourly time frame, we are forming a nice wake of accumulation structure, and my price target right here in the immediate short term on the Bitcoin price set is something like 22.5k, right? Now this obviously has got indirect effects on the Jasmy price chart, but the better the Bitcoin price chart is performing, also the better the Jasmy price chart will be performing, right? So yeah, fingers crossed Bitcoin doesn't disappoint right here. If we start seeing something like this happening here on the Bitcoin price chart, something like a pump ahead like this, we will be expecting good things also to be happening on the Jasmy price set. Let me quickly show you what is happening here on chain with the Jasmy price set, because there are also a few interesting things that are happening right here. So the first thing that I wanted you to see was the supply that is outside of exchanges. I've been explaining that the supply outside of exchanges basically means that we are accumulating more Jasmy coins, right? So they are not ready for sale, so the price should be going to the upside. We actually have something like a bullish divergence right here. Look at the price is going to the downside, but yeah, the supply that is outside of exchanges has been going down since forever, but we finally seem to be having somewhat of accumulation happening right here. So that is really nice to see. Obviously, maybe it's too early to make a conclusion, but it's looking pretty good at the moment right here. Another metric that has me excited is the exchange flow balance right here. We are in the negatives, meaning that we have more Jasmy tokens that are being withdrawn off of exchanges, and that suggests that there is accumulation that is happening there, right? So we will be monitoring this to see if we are going to have a bigger trough like what we had back here, right? We could be seeing some positive price action happening here if we have something like this on the Jasmy price chart. Now this, in my own opinion, is the most bullish metric that we have here on the Jasmy price chart. You can actually see what I have right here is the supply that is held by non-top exchanges, right? So you can see here where there is top holders. What I did right here is to use the number one wallet that had the most coins, right? So you can actually see that the total supply for Jasmy is 50 billion, right? And you can see this account dropping right here, dropping right here, and the dropping seems to have stopped right here. And the good thing is this account or this address has only 2.4 billion Jasmy coins left out of the 50 billion that it had at the very beginning, right? So this actually is suggesting that now there is about 47.6 billion Jasmy tokens that are in circulation, and that's really nice to see, because what has been hurting the Jasmy price chart here was there has been a lot of coins that have been released into the circulating supply, and sometimes there haven't been enough buyers to keep the price up. So this is really nice to see. It's bullish in the long term. Now also, to make things a little bit interesting right here, when we take a look at the top 10 holders, you can actually see that yes, there is starting to be accumulation right here, right? Ever since the beginning of May, I would say there has been accumulation right here. Now if one wallet was dropping these things, it now means that more wallets are picking up these Jasmy coins, right? So this is really nice to see for the long term. This is really nice to see, right? So to summarize everything here, we are looking pretty good on the Jasmy price set, looking at the RSI, and also looking at this falling wedge that we have forming. We are looking very good, right? Obviously things could go wrong. This is not financial advice, but if you like the content, don't forget to delicately tap the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and share the video with your friends and family. And then I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye.